Every end is a new beginning. It's nice and glib, but what does it really mean? To me, it's an easy way to make us feel okay about how we step through this square dance of life. We keep changing partners and the music is unending. Our dance cards are always fully filled, letting everyone around us know how busy we are, how social we are. Everyone's too polite to say they're tired, so we keep dancing and the music keeps getting faster. We end up with friends that fade. You know those. We bump into them and say we should meet for coffee someday. It's a nice moment of serendipity, but coffee never happens, and we go on with life. Maybe, and the odd chance that person comes to mind, we shrug and say to ourselves, that is how life is. As a child, I remember reading a story about a songbird that will not leave its cage no matter how its friends called out to it. I like it here, it read. I couldn't understand why the bird would not rush out and seize its chance. I knew I would, or so I thought. But then I grew up and learned why. I remember a time when things were simple. I remember a time when the days were unending and I had freedom but didn't know it. I remember when I knew the freshness of morning. The many mornings where I'd sit in the yard till the sun came out and I'd be caught unaware when the sun went down. Now, the scent of a rose is potpourri. Somewhere along the line, I can't remember when, but I wasn't just me. I became a daughter, a sister, a student, an employee, a citizen. I'm expected to become a mother, a wife, so on and so forth. There comes a point where there's too much to lose and there's never enough time for everything. To add to the sheen of our perfect, busy lives, we make attempts at some semblance of a social life. You know, the 2 hours between getting off work and rushing back home to do more. Well, it ends up as a competition of who's busiest. It's subconscious, but we try to outdo our friends. And we're in awe of how well they manage, how much more they manage. Inside, we feel a little sheepish. We think, I'm not doing enough. And so, work becomes a placebo we take, tiding us over day by day, making us feel good about ourselves, confirming that our days were not wasted. How could they have been when we were so busy? I realized that, in a way, I'd become a nesting doll. Scratch that. I was the smallest doll at the very center of an entire set of nesting dolls. I was locked securely in, locked with my sweat, barely able to breathe. Feeling secure in my enclosure, I put all my efforts in pursuit of a better future. As a child, I was taught to plan or I would fail, and so I planned. Oh, how I planned! I was so focused on planning the castle of my future that I'd fallen into a pit I dug for myself, by myself. And so, a couple of months later, I decided to up and leave. I still don't know if it's really what I want or if I'll regret it. But I'm breathing a little easier, caring a little more, feeling a little freer. I might come to miss the security of being a nesting doll. For now, though, the adrenaline of youth is enough. My friends say I'm crazy, that we have to settle down. Yes, eventually we all do, but now's not the time for me, and I know not how to explain my wanderlust. After all, how do you explain the smell of a rose to someone who does not know what a rose smells like? Every end is a new beginning. Already I feel it. This time I'm the friend that's tired, that's fading away from them. I'm moving on. And tonight, as they return home from their day jobs, they may pause to gaze at the night sky for a while. And one of the lights up in the air will not be a night-bound star, but my flight taking off.